What do you see?
Very interesting at Citigroup. You're seeing them beat on fixed income trading, on equities trading. So they are really showing that they're going to hold on strong to this trading environment. And you also have Jane Fraser, like every other CEO that's come out this morning, talk about the volatile market environment, how that's led to lower capital markets activity. However, she's still going to invest in that investment bank, even though you have revenue here falling a little short of expectations. On Russia, the big question everyone was asking about, you have about a $1.5 billion kind of reserve build here related to that exposure in Russia. That's exactly in line with what was expected by at least Mike Mayo. So we do have kind of a containment here and a bigger sense of exactly how much will be lost relative to the Russia exposure there.
Sonali, as we get a slew of headlines from multi-disciplines here, I'm wondering if there's a takeaway so far as we get the bulk of the bank earnings of the U.S. majors. Is there any theme that is starting to emerge for you that you think will be the story of the first quarter?
Yeah, it's an interesting question, Lisa, because we have now 5 of the 6 banks reporting, and you do have some strength in the consumer, some sense of optimism, but a lot of uncertainty about how that looks as rates continue to rise. That will be telegraphed, again, quarter after quarter here, because there is a greater revenue expectation as net interest income rises relative to rates. But again, what are charge-offs going to look like in the future? You do have Wells Fargo warning that those could rise.
All right. What's the Basak impatient meter right now on Jane Fraser and the Citigroup strategic plan? What's the level of impatience that the sell side has? Let's go, let's go, let's go.
This is a great question because they had their big investor day earlier this year, and the question is not only how they will contract the bank, but where they will expand. A lot of investment here in commercial banking, a lot of investment in investment banking, where Citigroup is tending to be number 4, number 5, competing heavily with Bank of America. So, you know, they say 3 years, Tom, is when they want to see initial results, and that it was for Jane Fraser. It was certainly for David Solomon as well. But there is a little bit of patience here because Citigroup is a behemoth still with regulatory challenges to contend to.